Why is it that so many big brands these days are deciding to advertise about seemingly political or controversial issues? Not just their products or services, but sensitive social issues. And inevitably, there's some kind of a boycott or social media noise or a lot of anger on both political sides. It makes you wonder, did they not think it through? Were they not prepared? Did they not know this would happen? Recently, the 100-year-old chocolate company Hershey decided to launch a campaign around Women's History Month, and they chose to use a transgender woman as part of the campaign. And of course, there was controversy, a lot of ugly social media, and backlash. So today's time, we really don't want to talk about the mechanics of the Hershey decision, what they did right, what they did wrong, but really three major points that any brand thinking about jumping into sensitive social issues for any reason needs to be thinking about. And also these three things might be educational for those of us who are observers. Number one, are they thinking about who is their audience? Who are they really trying to reach? And are the folks that might be angry about their position, are they really the ones who are going to buy their products to begin with? Take, for example, Nike. We've talked about them many times in their decision to engage Colin Kaepernick, the former NFL player who knelt during the national anthem, as one of their spokespeople. Huge backlash from certain parts of the country and certain demographics. But Nike made the deliberate decision that those folks who were boycotting weren't necessarily their audience anyway. So that's something that every brand needs to think through, and also keeping it in perspective. Is the boycott going to last forever and put us out of business, or is it a flash in the pan? Can we drive through, keep going, doing what we're doing, and it's just a blip on the radar? Sales aren't impacted at all. Important questions. Number two, do your homework. A couple months ago, we did a segment like this on the National Football League and its decision to do a campaign around Hispanic Heritage Month. They took the NFL badge, you might remember, and took the N and put an Inye, a squiggly line over it. Huge backlash from the Latino community, who felt in many cases that it was extremely insensitive and not even appropriate. Considering nacional would have been the Spanish word for national in that case. Just they got it wrong. And had they done their homework and reached out to the right people to make sure that they weren't actually causing offense when they were trying to do something good, that would have solved the problem. And number three, are you prepared? From a messaging perspective, has your brand thought through this could happen, and if it does, we'll be prepared to react this way? How far or what would have to happen for us to go backwards, to backtrack, or to even apologize? Or is that off the table altogether? If you haven't thought those through from a messaging or positioning perspective, it's too early and premature to jump in to the social, controversial, or the political. And that's 2 minutes of advice today from SunWest.